University of Arizona baseball coach Jay Johnson remembering John Altobelli.
Altobelli and Johnson were friends for years, and several of Altobelli's players in Southern California made the step up to Division I to play for Wildcat teams led by Jay Johnson.
News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink spoke with Johnson today and joins us with more on their friendship. It's a story you'll see only on 4.
Jay Johnson tells me he went home after practice yesterday and just sat on the couch for a couple of hours, absolutely stunned. He and John Altobelli knew each other for almost 20 years and shared a passion for growing young talent in the game they loved. In the middle of practice at High Corbett Field Sunday, U of A baseball coach Jay Johnson heard Kobe Bryant died. It wasn't until he got back to his desk after practice that he learned his friend and his friend's wife and 13-year-old daughter were also gone.
Picked up my phone, and the first thing that I saw on Twitter was, Coach Altobelli was on the helicopter, and that was pretty shocking, saddening, and almost like you can't believe it.
Johnson remembers the first time he met John Altobelli almost 20 years ago. Johnson was an assistant for a private university in Southern California.
I was 24 years old, kind of getting started in coaching, and went up and watched one of their practices. Remember thinking like, hey, this is one of the best junior college programs in the country. We're going to try to get as many of these players as we can. And this coach was just like, hey, I was nobody at the time, treated me like I was somebody. And that's something that stuck with me.
Johnson says his friend was always gracious.
When he called, you always picked up, kind of guy. When you called him, he'd always call you back. I mean, he was a great guy, great friend. And there's a lot of coaches across college baseball that are devastated by this, and you think about his team and them trying to start a season on Tuesday. That's a really difficult thing to process.
Altobelli was the head coach at Orange Coast College in Orange County for 27 years. He won more than 700 games and led the junior college to 4 state titles, including one just last year.
I never met one of his players that didn't think he was a superstar, and being a coach, that's tough to come by. And, just elite person, elite coach, A+ human being all the way around.
Now, according to the Orange County Register, Orange Coast College will play its season opener tomorrow afternoon at home. Players voted to play the game in honor of Coach Altobelli. I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.